Hi, Tracy here. Do you prioritize your mental health? I would love people to start looking differently at their physical health from the point of view of their mental health. Now, I have a lot of clients that come to me and they're, overly focused on, say, going to the gym or eating, trying to manage their nutrition and all of these things. And they look at all of these areas of their life and have good habits in a number of different areas to get the results that they're looking for. But it's one area that it's like they've overlooked is their mental health and their mental processes. Now, if you are someone that has a really analytical mind and overthinks a lot and gets stuck in your head, it's almost like even more of a priority for you to create the space for yourself to have good mental processes. It's the same as, it needs to be high on that daily to-do list as in, hygiene or nutrition or sleep, all of these things. So our mind and our brain is the top organization in our body. And so if we're holding stress at the level of our mind, it has a flow-on effect into our body. And what it actually does is it holds our body in this deep state of stress, which then also has an impact on it changes our whole metabolism to suit this deep state of stress in our body. And what happens is then our digestion does not function as well as it should. 70% of our immunity is actually in our GI tract. So then it has a big impact also on our immune system and our immunity. And so even if we're trying really hard and eating really well, proteins and fats, our body actually in this state can't utilize these things properly, and it will crave fast burn foods because this is what it needs to actually function in this deep state of stress. So, I would love people to look at their health differently, and maybe they're just thinking on a superficial level of weight loss. But what is that really at a deeper level in the body? If we have good mental processes, if our brain and neurological structures are functioning properly without stress, then everything else is more balanced. Our body has the most amazing ability to heal and repair and be in balance when all of these things are functioning properly and when we alleviate the stress. I will say one last thing, the mind and neurological structures actually need silence to heal and repair. And if you think about this modern world that we live in, there's so much noise, there's so many demands, there's constantly all of this stuff going on around us. So being proactive to create the space for good mental processes and to give your mind a break is something that you can't just think that it just happens. You actually have to create this space in your life. So maybe next time you're thinking about your physical health, wanting to be healthier, wanting to be fitter, stronger, whatever it is, maybe think about how you're managing your mental processes. Are you giving yourself that space, that time, cultivating good mental health practices? And this has a huge impact on all these other areas you're trying so hard to improve in your life. Anyway, would love your engagement and feedback. Have a wonderful day.